Top of the morning, traders. It's Monday, the 19th of December, just in case you don't know what the day is. Guys, did you watch the World Cup final? My goodness, what a great game. And well done, Messi. Well done, Argentina. Yeah, great game. One of the best football games I've ever seen. And I do like a bit of penalties at the end. So, yeah, there you go. I'm an England fan, but I was still very excited. Yeah, well done, Argentina. Anyway, guys, like I say, today's Monday, the 19th of December. As usual, we're going to look back at Friday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. Before I get started, to keep my editor happy and to stop him from hurting me, I have to tell you three things, all right? So first of all, the Discord channel, guys, come join it. Yeah, the link is in the video description. Loads of traders on there sharing knowledge and ideas. And we've got some important announcements coming up January 1st as well. Secondly, guys, come join us for the live stream every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. Come on, ask as many questions as you like about anything to do with trading. And the third one, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Right, Friday's trades, guys. We learned some, there's some good tutorials in Friday's trades, all right? So the first one from Friday was this. We were looking at the euro against the Aussie dollar, okay? And this is the day chart, and we were just trying to buy this pair because once price come up to here, we had been in just an area of indecision, okay? And then we got this break. Yeah, we got this candle, this huge bullish candle, break out of this. I'm going to call this a box of indecision. Okay, so all here, price didn't know what to do with itself, but then we get this candle that breaks out of this box. So the idea was just to continue this momentum back up to this blue line. All right, that was the trade idea. If we drop down to the H1 chart now, guys, we can see how we traded it. Before we do, I would still be looking to buy this pair. I want to see price maybe come down to here. Then we see a bullish candle. Then I think we can take price back up to here. Okay, but that may take a few days to develop. All right, let's look at H1 so we can understand what happened on Friday. And this, guys, I remember talking about this in one of my live streams. And this, how I traded it was basically a breakout trade. So I did enter this pair. And let me explain how. So price was clearly in an uptrend. Okay, clearly in an uptrend. All right. And then what we got, guys, was this candle here that broke all of these last highs. And if you remember what I said on Friday, guys, I said we can sort of follow H1 and M15 structure. And this is telling me now, this candle tells me, this candle here tells me that we've got higher highs on the H1. All right. And it's a bullish candle. And I'm just thinking, okay, let's carry on this momentum. But this is basically a breakout trade, guys. Yeah, because once these highs are broken, I'm entering on the close of this candle. So I'm entering here and I put my stop below the last swing low. Okay, so entered here, stop loss here. All right, guys. And what I need to see, I remember talking about this, like I said, in a live stream. I need to see a breakout trade happen quite quickly. I need to see a break of these highs. Yeah, I need to see a break of these highs, and I need to see this happen quite quickly. Yeah, because a breakout trade, by definition, is a momentum trade. We need things to happen quickly. And as you can see, guys, we don't get a break of this high, where I entered. And instead, we get this very bearish candle form instead. Okay, so for me, the breakout has not worked, and this is a fake out. Okay, but what I did, I closed my trade here. At the close of that red candle, I closed my trade. Remember, my initial stop loss was here. So, on Friday, I lost this on this trade instead of this. Okay, So yeah, breakout trade didn't happen. So fake out trade. I need a break of my entry candles highs, and I need that to happen quickly. I need to see momentum. Didn't see any of that. Instead, got this very bearish red candle. So closed my trade out and then wasn't interested anymore, guys. The breakout didn't happen. And as you can see, for the rest of the day, it was just coming down. And it was Friday afternoon, Friday evening. So yeah, just took a small loss on this pair, but it could have been a bigger loss if I wasn't willing to cut that loser. All right, little lesson there. Learn this for a breakout. Second trade, guys, from Friday was this. It was New Zealand Swiss franc. And again, there's some important things we can learn from this as well, guys. Right, so first of all, we were looking to sell this pair. All right, so price was clearly in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, messed around a little bit there, but higher highs, higher lows. Didn't create a higher high. This is always a bit of a red flag. And then price comes shooting down, yeah, breaking this last low here. All right, so structurally we was in a downtrend. And because we also had this very bearish candle here, yeah, we just wanted to take price back down to this blue line. Okay, so that was the idea, to short this pair. Well, just because of this green candle that formed on Friday, yeah, I wouldn't be looking to trade this one today. All right, so just wanted to point that out. But let's look at the H1 to see how or if we traded this on Friday. And I didn't, guys, but I just want to show you a couple of things. All right, first and foremost, just these candlesticks in this zone here. Just by looking at these candlesticks and structure, I know price is going to at least get up to this grey zone. Okay, because look at all of these candles. This is a skill you must learn, guys, reading candles. Yeah, so at the start of the day, yeah, we're getting candles like this, like a bullish green candle. Yeah, not a strong selling candle, not a strong selling candle. And then bullish, you know, buyers are in control, bullish green candles. These candles are not very bearish. Even the bottoms of these wicks, yeah, are telling us to push up. And then sure enough, guys, yeah, because of these candlesticks, I just know price wants to push up. And then eventually, that's exactly what happened. And we don't get a bearish candle until up here. Yeah, it was a very bullish day for New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. So, yeah, we didn't get a bearish candlestick pattern at any point, and we didn't get one at our grey zone either. So, yeah, I just stayed out of this pair because everything is saying buy, buy, buy. All right, guys. So, yeah, just important to be able to read candles and what they are telling you. It keeps me out of trouble many, many times. All right, guys. So, no trade on New Zealand Swiss franc for those reasons. Okay, let's take a look at today's trades now. So guys, took a bit of a small loss on Friday on the Euro New Zealand dollar because it didn't break out. But if you learned something from that trade and enjoyed the recap, then come join us, guys. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash the like button. Really helps support the channel. We appreciate it. Right, before I start with trade ideas for today, guys, let me just mention three things. Firstly, the Discord channel. Come join it. The link is in the video description. Loads of traders on there sharing knowledge and ideas. And we've got some really exciting things coming up soon. So yeah, come join our Discord channel, guys. Secondly, if you would like to join us on Wednesday for the live stream, then please do. 6:30 a.m. London GMT. Come onto the live stream. Ask as many questions as you like about anything to do with trading, and maybe even the Argentina France World Cup final. I will also answer questions on that. And thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Okay, so yeah, trades for Monday the 19th of December, guys. I'm just going to show you first and foremost what I'm looking at, and then I'm going to give you my trade ideas. So I'm looking at the dollar pairs. Yeah, because as we know, last week, off the back of the hawkish Fed interest rate press conference, yeah, we've had some dollar strength. And it's basically meant that dollar has reacted at some important weekly levels. So this is New Zealand US dollar, guys, and this is the weekly chart. And as you can see, this level here is important over here as well. But this level here has proven to be an important level for this pair. And now price has come back up into this grey zone, and we've got this, you know, this bearish candle, this bearish weekly candle. So I'm seeing this on a lot of the US dollar majors, guys. All right. So potentially, I think we have some room down to this blue line, this 6150 level. Yeah, back towards our moving average 20. All right, so that's what I'm seeing. If we go down to the day chart, though, what I really need to see, guys, is a breakdown in daily structure, ideally. Yeah, so because price for me is still in an uptrend. Yeah, this is the day chart. We're still clearly in an uptrend, although we had this very bullish candle. Yeah, on the back of that Fed interest rate decision, we still haven't broken these lows here. Okay, so I need to see something like this happen, guys. Yeah, we get a break of structure. Yeah, and then I think we can take price back down to this psychological level here. Okay, so that's what I'm waiting for, guys. I want to see a breakdown. Yeah, it might happen this week. It might happen in a week's time. Don't know, guys, but yeah, that's what I want to see. So I'm keeping an eye on the US dollar pairs for that reason. Also, guys, this is not a trade idea, but some of the CAD pairs are still very oversold. I mean, it depends a lot on what oil does. But again, with the Canadian dollar pairs, we're at important weekly levels. Okay, so this is Euro Canadian dollar, guys. Also New Zealand Canadian dollar, pound Canadian dollar. These are all at interesting levels. But I just wanted to show you this one. But yeah, obviously, guys, yeah, this is an important level for this pair. And we're seeing it hit there. We've got a bit of a wick on this weekly candle. I wouldn't say that's a a bearish candle, though. But again, just look how overbought that is. Yeah, so this could be a potential level that we see a bit of a breakdown. But again, we need to let the market tell us this, guys, all right? So let's drop down to the day chart now. And again, I mean, we're at an interesting level, but this candle is not bearish enough. Yeah, it's not bearish enough. We want to see a more of a bearish daily candle, and then potentially we can start looking for shorts. And if we see a bearish daily candle, you know, on the H4 or the H1, you're likely to see a breakdown in structure as well. Okay, so there are a couple of things I'm looking at the start of the week. So yeah, US dollar and Canadian dollar retraces on some of those pairs. But my trade ideas for today are as follows. So the first one, guys, is this. It is the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. All right. And as you can see, guys, the yen had some real strength on Friday. Yeah, look at this candle here. Super duper strength. And this is a result of the drop in the indices, because I don't know if you know, guys, but Japanese yen is a flight to safety currency. And when the indices start dropping, generally the yen will find some strength. Okay. So that's what we're seeing here. But let's take a look at this day chart from a structure point of view first. So once it got up to here, guys, we have had a load of choppy, horrible, disgusting price action. But then price broke. Yeah, it broke all of these lows, even this low here. Okay. And then basically, guys, when it's been retracing, we were looking for shorts here. We were potentially looking for shorts here. But price continued up. And now we've got back at these highs here. Yeah, these highs here. And now we've seen a real bearish reaction here. Okay, with this candle. Okay, so the idea is we're still in a downtrend. Sorry, this looks very scruffy. Let me just get out of this. Let me put a grey zone in here, guys, because there's obviously a bit of, yeah, this isn't a grey zone. Okay, because price has been reacting here, all right, and it's reacted again, and we're in a downtrend. Okay, if I zoom in a bit now, you can see how bearish that candle is. So we got this candle form on Friday. These highs haven't been taken out. So structurally, we still have lower lows and we don't have a higher high. Okay, so we're still in a downtrend. And we just want to take this momentum, potentially back down to this low here, eventually. Okay, if we drop down to the H1 chart now, guys, let's see how we're going to trade this. Oh, let me get rid of those drawings. So, yeah, what we're seeing here, guys, is this. Let me start with the H4 chart, actually, first of all. This could be a little bit clearer. So, the first thing we're looking at, guys, is potentially this. A retrace back up into this grey zone, which corresponds with all this price action here. And then we want to see a reaction here. Yeah. And as you can see, if we do get a reaction here, guys, we're clearly seeing a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so we've got a shoulder. I know you've missed these, guys. We haven't seen one of these for a while. And a shoulder here could potentially form. Obviously, we need to see the pattern, play out. But this is potentially what we're seeing. So I think we could enter here, and take shorts back down to this last grey zone here. All right, so that's the first trade idea. If we look at that on the H1 now, the head and shoulders is less clear, but yeah, we just want to see price come to this grey zone. We get a bearish reaction. I'll take price back down to this level here, close 80%, and then I'll let 20% roll because that's how I roll. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there, guys. That's the first trade idea for Swiss franc, Japanese yen short. Or we could do this, guys, or this could happen. Let me zoom out a little bit. We've obviously got this grey zone down the bottom here where price has reacted many times. And again, if price doesn't make it up to here, what could happen is price breaks down, breaks this grey zone, we get a retest, and then we can start shorting it. Okay, so we could look at potential shorts here as well. All right, guys, so Swiss franc, Japanese yen, that's how I'm looking to trade that one. The next one I'm looking at today is pound Swiss franc. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Again, there was loads of news last week. So the pound got some weakness as well. Okay, because of the members of the Bank of England, two of them wanted to keep the interest rate as it was. Okay, so this made the pound quite bearish, quite weak. Okay, so what are we seeing here, guys? So this is the day chart. All right, so price, was in an uptrend, came up, started to break down, but then come back up again. All right, but now what I want to show you is this. Let me zoom in. Let me get rid of these last lows. There we go. Now you can see it. All right, and then basically we've been in an uptrend. Okay, but then we've just got this indecision here. Look at all of this choppy price action. All right, so remember, guys, I love a box of indecision followed by a candle like this. Yeah, this super duper bearish red candle. The low of this has broken these lows, and it's even broken this low here as well. Okay, so the idea is to perhaps come from this grey zone, take it back down to this low, which is the last daily low, or even these lows here. All right, guys, so that's the idea with the pound against the Swiss franc. If we drop down to the H1 chart now, we can look for our entries. So yeah, I think we have room up to this grey zone. I just wanted to zoom out because this grey zone price has reacted many times. All right, so this is what I'm looking for my grey zones. Where does price react? And it clearly reacts in this grey zone. All right, let me zoom back in now. You can see price from this low is building back up. All right, all of this is telling me buyers are in control. So I think buyers could take it up to this grey zone. All right, and then once we get here, guys, we want to see a bearish reaction. Okay, so once we get that, we can enter the trade and then we can take price back down to these lows. I will close 80% and then I'll let 20% run. Okay, so pound Swiss franc, that's what we're looking at here, this grey zone. Next trade, there's more, guys, there's more. Yeah, it's more pound weakness. So the next one we're looking at was pound New Zealand dollar. All right, guys, and again, let's start on the day chart. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so this is the day chart, guys, and ever since we had a breakdown of these lows here, yeah, we've been in a downtrend, but then price has just been choppy. But again, eventually we get this candle here, yeah, that breaks out of all of this chop and breaks these lows here. Okay, so I like these candles. I've told you many times, yeah, once we get a bit of indecision followed by a strong candle, this is my bread and butter, guys. All right. So this is what we're looking at. We've seen a breakdown. We've seen a break out of the box of indecision, if you like, and structurally we're in a downtrend. So we've got lower lows. All right. So I just want to take price back down to this blue line here, this 1900 level. Okay, that's the idea. If we drop down to the H1 chart now, guys, this is what I'm looking at. So again, let me zoom out. You can see how much price has reacted in this grey zone. Yeah, all of these, this, even this. Okay, so an important grey zone as a result. If I zoom back in now, guys, yeah, so you can see our grey zone. Basically, guys, I'm looking for this. You know what I'm looking for by now. Price to come up into this grey zone. We get a bearish reaction. I can then take price back down to this last low here. Okay. Close 80% and then leave 20% to run. All right, guys. So, yeah, today we've got Swiss franc, Japanese yen short, pound Swiss franc short, and pound New Zealand short, guys. All right. So they're the three trade ideas for today. If you've enjoyed these trade ideas, then why not come join us? Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash that like button, guys. We'd love to have you on the channel. Right, guys, let's take a look at the news today now. Guys, if you've enjoyed this daily morning analysis and would like to receive it every single day, come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash that like button. Merci beaucoup. Right, news for Monday, the 19th of December is quite a light news day for a change, guys. So the only piece of news we're interested in is this. At 9 o'clock, London GMT, we've got the German IFO business climate. Okay, guys, so this could really move the euro, so must be aware of this. But if we carry on down, guys, as you can see, no other 3-star rating for us to worry about. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Have a great trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.